Hey, welcome everybody. Mr. On a Man with the master plan. And today I have a master plan for you to know exactly what games are compatible and aren't compatible possibly with your handheld device. If you have a Steam Deck, the Steam Deck runs what's called the Steam OS, which is basically Linux, which Linux does not actually support all the games on Steam. There's a wide variety of problems and issues with a lot of games on Steam. Steam has put out a rating system to help you figure out whether the game is actually compatible or not with your device. I recommend getting something like a Legion Go or an ROG Ally, a Windows-based handheld. They're much more compatible with more games out there if you're looking for a handheld gaming device. But let's go ahead and take a look at Steam, and we're going to talk about the rating system. So let's go to Ghost Recon here. And let's scroll down and take a look. This says playable, but it's got a yellow exclamation point. So if we go to learn more, you're going to see all kinds of information here. This game's launcher setup tool may require a touchscreen virtual keyboard and be difficult to read text, etc., etc. A whole bunch of issues here. You can actually see exactly how compatible the game is with your particular device. So if you're running a Steam Deck, that's going to be an issue. If we look at Atrium here, scroll down, we've also got playable, again, different set of things. Let's go ahead and look at Last Epoch. And if we scroll down, Last Epoch is completely verified and a playable game. No problems whatsoever. However, there are many games that actually don't play on the Steam Deck, and you'll get not playable at all. Not playable at all. So if we look at Delta Force here, this is unsupported. Pretty much all of the Star Wars games. There's just a huge list of games, huge list of top name games that are just absolutely unsupported. Part of the reason for that is there is some software for anti-cheat in a lot of games, and that just doesn't work in Linux. So that's going to keep a lot of games from being able to be played. But this rating system, bottom line, will help you figure out if the game is actually playable and help you decide what type of device you would like to play. And here's a major game here in my library, and I wouldn't be able to play this game on my Steam Deck. However, I can play it on my Legion Go. So, this is this is a MMO game here. There is, tons and tons of games. But like if you want to play 2K25, 100% playable here. 2K25, or no, this is WWE 2K25. It's playable, and the 2K25 basketball game is a fully verified game. So you can look at the games and figure out what game actually, if the game you want to play is compatible with that device, then you can purchase that device and be happy with it. But if it's not going to play on that device, this helps you make the decision on what you may or may not want to purchase going forward with your purchasing money. So, let this help you make a wise decision. I don't just spout off this information and let people know this information because I am a hater. I practice what I preach. I actually have an ROG Ally. I don't run a Steam Deck. I wouldn't buy a Steam Deck just for the sheer fact there is such a large percentage of games, 20 to 25% probably of games, top games that I would want to play possibly that won't play on it. So why would I want a device that literally won't play the games I want to play? That's a decision you have to make for yourself. Does it play the games you want to play, or does it not play the games you want to play? Or are you just not playing those games that don't play on it just because they don't play? So that's a decision for every person to make on their own. And I'm just here to try to help you out. I love this rating system. I think it's absolutely wonderful that Steam put this out because it sheds a light on whether or not a game will work or won't work on your device. So it really does help people make a decision. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, let me know down below what you didn't like about it. And give me some comments about what games you play and why you play them and what do you play them on. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a wonderful day.